So I assume pretty much everyone watching this video knows that I did make a video on Julian Newman a couple of days ago. That video has gone pretty much viral and has gotten over 1 million views in the last 4 days, which is absolutely nuts. But basically that video got me kind of thinking. Obviously Julian Newman was a child prodigy. And to be honest, a lot of child prodigies in almost every sport, when they're child prodigies at the age of around 10, obviously 13, 14 is a little bit different, but at that young, nearly all of them don't pan out. So I started actually looking at a lot of videos of viral mixtapes of kids when they were like 9, 10 years old, guys that were sensations at that age who were considered prodigies, and I actually found one player. This guy is in the same class as Julian Newman, so he's the exact same age as Julian Newman. He was going viral almost around the same time as Julian Newman, at 10 years old. However, unlike Newman, who doesn't have a single offer, this guy's actually got 6 offers from D1 colleges and is also pushing to be a top 100 national recruit, and according to 24/7 Sports is a 4-star recruit and the 25th best point guard in the nation in the class of 2020, and that player is Mike Miles. Before this video starts, I'd just like to say we're doing a daily December. We've uploaded every single day, so this is going to be the 12th video, and obviously that means there's another 19 to go. So if you guys like basketball content, subscribe. Our initial goal was to hit 70,000 subscribers, and right now we're over 77,000, which is like, I couldn't even imagine having this many subscribers by the end of the year, considering we started off like 63,000. But big thanks to everyone that subscribed recently, and the goal is now 80,000 by the end of the year. If we could hit 80,000, even though it's looking like we'll do it comfortably, that would still be a crazy milestone from where we started off. But anyway, now let's get on to the video. So looking at footage of Mike Miles when he was that young, when he was 10 years old, he obviously, exceptional player. The mixtape's gotten 4 million views for a reason, but he didn't seem to be anything better than Julian Newman was at the time. Newman was legitimately a child phenom. Like, if you look back at him when he was that young, regardless of how he is now, he was that good. And a lot of you guys might be saying that it's because he grew a lot that he's obviously going to be better than Newman. But Mike Miles is only 5'11", which I know it's bigger than the 5'7" that Julian Newman's listed as. It's still not particularly tall. However, one major difference between these two players, and it's probably the reason why I think Miles has lived up to the hype. Obviously, he's not one of the top like 10, 15 recruits in his class, but he is going to play at a major Division I school, with Oklahoma State and LSU being 2 of the teams that have given him offers. And he still only just started his junior year, so there's going to be a lot more to come. But unlike Newman, who seems to love all the attention, who seems to be looking for social media clips, who seems to be doing everything basically to put on show for the cameras, in an article about Miles receiving his first high school offer, it said that even after he went viral, when he became pretty much a focal point of Dallas basketball, he never once bought into his own hype. And I think that's just a major thing. For all these childhood prodigies, if at any stage they buy into their own hype, it's one thing someone buying into their own hype when they're 15, 16 years old, because they're good enough to do that, and to be honest, you gotta be supremely confident to make it at the NBA level. However, if you're 10, 11 years old and you believe you're the best player in the world at something, realistically, you're not always gonna be that. And honestly, with Newman, that's led to arrogance, and with Miles, he's just an exceptional basketball player. Last year against Oak Hill, even though his school did lose, they only lost by 9 points, with Miles dropping 21 against them. Miles was a sophomore and dropped 21 points against Oak Hill. Miles is an extremely good shooter, his handles are exceptional still, he's got a great pull-up, and he's a really good passer and can attack the rim really well. And as the years have gone on, he's progressed steadily. And a lot of the time with these high school phenoms, they tend to not progress. They tend to kind of completely stagnate their game. Whereas with Miles, he's continuously gotten better and better and better. And that was also the case with someone like Jordan McCabe. And even though McCabe's not playing that much right now, he was still nearly a top 100 recruit last year. And trust me, by the time he's in his final year in college, he'll be a major player at Division I level. Probably not NBA level, but even if a player doesn't make the NBA, they're still an incredible basketball player. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. Like, I honestly haven't seen any footage of Miles playing in full games. There's very little scouting on him. And unlike Newman, he's not everywhere on the internet anymore anyway. However, both of these guys were considered to be probably 2 of the best players around when they were 10, 11 years old. However, one of them seemed to buy into his hype. One of them's everywhere online. One of them's a really hyped up player. And The other just kind of worked in the background quietly, almost disappeared from the time he was in the 4th grade until he started high school, where he became a legit Division 1 level prospect. And it's just crazy how these two guys would have been at such a similar level at around the same age, and they both just took completely different paths. And even though you might argue, oh, Julian Newman's a lot more famous, he's a lot more well known, it's evident that basketball wise, Mike Miles is a much better player. And a little bit of that's gone down to his height, but Miles is only 5'11", so that's not as big a factor as you think. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.